It's time for the show that engages with people of the combat sports world. And now, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed combat sports show champion of the world, Flash Knockdown.
Okay, and then your next scheduled appearance wasn't for a further 14 months. Again, could you help us to fill in the gap there, please, Adam?
Yeah, so I think I was just that busy with work and going away and trying to fit things in, mate. Like this isn't like a lot of people do this. I've seen a couple of guys there on your show now. You just know them guys are going to be good pros. Like Teddy Stringley's going to be a good pro when he's older. Do you know what I mean? And then you've got what was the name of the last guy that was on? The guy with the sick kicks. What was his name?
Oh, Marcus.
Yeah, mate. Like you just look at them guys, you just think you're ending up in like Cage Warriors, Bellator, UFC, whatever. But they're training full time, aren't they? And that's it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Whereas I'm not training full time, mate. Like I'm like a successful hobbyist. Do you know what I mean? Like I'll jump in, I'll do it, and then I'll go back to work because this is what like the army is what pays my bills. Do you know what I mean? And that's it. I think I think I was just working. I was busy, mate, and then I just thought, right, I'm missing this a bit now.
Yeah, I know. So you were set to take on Cameron Chamberlain for the Extreme Combat interim featherweight belts. What was the reason for that fight being cancelled?
He pulled out.
Oh, okay. Oh, any injury or I'm guessing injury?
I don't speculate on it. It's just a case of he pulled out, and then I think they said someone else, but then something happened. And I was like, I thought I'm driving to Cumbria, I'm doing this, and people are falling out like 3 or 4 days before. I thought I'm not doing this again, mate. That's how I felt. I just felt deflated. I thought someone else is jumping in again. I'm not beating up fucking some idiot from down the street again to put like a belt around my waist. If we're being honest, it don't mean anything. Do you know what I mean? Like me and you could make a promotion tomorrow and go, we've got the best fucking champion in England. Do you know what I mean? But
let's do it then, man. Let's do it. Let's do it.
It's about time. Let's go.
Come on, man.
I think we'd have the most entertaining fight show. I'll tell you that for free.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Absolutely. One of these snooze fests that you go to.
No. Never that. Yeah, because that was going to be your first shot at MMA Golds.
Yeah.
Would have been a good way to end 2019.
Yeah, and I wanted to fight Cameron as well. I really wanted to fight him because I know it's like all his footwork and stuff like that, and I like the way like he moves. But yeah, I thought that'd have been a good fight, but obviously it fell through at the time. So
that's a shame. Yeah. And then in April 2020, you were due to face Leon Williams for the Budo amateur featherweight title. But I think we can all guess the reason for that fight getting cancelled. How disappointing was that for you?
Yeah, it's frustrating, mate, again, because that was another one that was going to be in Blackpool. Do you know what I mean? Like Carl Everett was going to be headline, was going to be on it as well. And I'm friends with Carl, so when he said to me, like, I'm going to put this show, I'm going to do this. And then obviously Chris Clark was saying, yeah, do you want to fight him? I was like, yeah, 100%. Like, yeah, of course I'll fight him. And then the COVID took over and just blew it out of the water, didn't it?
Yeah, that's a killer. That's a killer. That's a killer. Yeah. So I mean, Leon, you mentioned Teddy. Leon's last appearance was against Teddy at UKFC 11 in October 2019 for the belt.
Teddy beat him, yeah.
Emphatically.
Yeah. There's levels to it, isn't there? Something else. I'm telling you, listen, there's no. I don't go like I'm going to beat him, because some of these kids just go, he's just talented, mate. And if you're a person, right, that can't go, that guy's talented, you're a hater. You're an absolute hater. There's nothing wrong with going, he's good, I wouldn't mind fighting him and having a go. If you come up with a shot, you come up with a shot. If it was a football, that's what I don't get you. If it was a football match and you lost a football match, you wouldn't dwell on it for weeks and weeks and weeks. The only reason people get bothered, the only reason people are bothered about this winning and losing stuff is because your friends and family are there. If you close the door and you go in a locked room, mate, and just 2 years and you don't know who wins or loses, you're not bothered, are you? So that's what I've just taken into this now, mate. I've just thought I'm gonna have a few more fights in the next year. And I'm just
do it.
See what happens, man.
Good. I can't wait. So I'd hate to imagine how you felt after your third scheduled title fight was again cancelled. This time you were due to drop down to bantamweight and face SBG Bishop Auckland combatant Dan Mins for the Almighty Fighting title in November 2020.
Yeah.
How did you feel after the third one got cancelled?
Listen,
man.
It got
Crazy.
to the point where some of these lads are creating like international pandemics to get out the fights. You know what I mean? Like, where did COVID come from? Do you know what I mean? I was I just remember when it first happened, and I was away, and I was adamant, it's only going to last 2 weeks and that, and then no, it didn't last 2 weeks, did it?
I was meant to be there. I had a hotel booked and everything. So I was looking forward to meeting you and everyone else. But
would have been good. But it happens, doesn't it? I'm hoping, after all this, like all those people that didn't go out and support the shows, I hope they actually come and start watching again. Do you know what I mean? Like some of those earlier Budo events, mate, and then the FCC events and Almighty, like when they're packed, mate, they're good nights out. Like what else are you going to do?
Oh, fantastic.
Sit in, go out, bring your missus with you and watch a fight, go out with the lads, whatever. But it's just, I can't wait for everything to be back on normal again.
Yeah. And do you ever look back and think you could have had 3 titles around your waist by now?
No, not really. No, not really. I'm not gonna lie to you, mate. Like, I know it looks cool, doesn't it? And it does look cool. It looks cool on photos and that, having a belt and that on. But in my opinion, and people might get pissed off here, unless that says Cage Warriors, Bellator, or UFC, you just, you know what I mean? You're your postcode champion, aren't you? Do you know what I mean? You're the hardest man in your postcode. So it is what it is. That's my opinion. I'm not like shitting on people that have won them, because obviously they've won them. But on the other hand, mate, if we're being real and we're looking, and that's the problem with me, I look straight down the line and go, but unless, right, featherweight, unless your name's Alexander Volkanovski, you're not, are you? You're not the champion. He's the UFC champion or so and so. But I think it's a good gauge, especially like the them Cage Warrior Academy ones and stuff. And when you see lads fighting for other promotions to see where promotions are at, I think that's a good thing. Yeah.
But you could have been Triple C, man.
I Triple C too. What happened here? The real Triple C.
I could have been Triple C. Listen, I could have been the where was that fight meant to be? Was that meant to be in Leeds, Almighty? So it'd have been
Liverpool. Liverpool.
Was it Liverpool? So for that night, then I'd have been the hardest man in Liverpool for the night, and the other one would have been the hardest man in Blackpool for that night. Do you know what I mean? And that'd have been a good little thing to have.
Oh man, I feel for you, man.
It reminded me. I really wanted that Liverpool one for the simple fact I've got a lot of mates around there, so it'd be good to see them as well.
That's true.
I remember Brian Crichton had messaged me actually before it and said if I need any training, go and see him. Yeah, nice guy.
Yeah, and out of the 3 scheduled title fights, which encounter was you most looking forward to and why?
This is rude. What was his name again? What was the Budo one?
Which one?
In
Leon.
Blackpool. Leon. Yeah, that was the one that I wanted, just for the simple fact it was in Blackpool.
Okay.
Yeah, just the simple fact it's in Blackpool.
Yeah, I mean he's got the same record as you. I think he's also 4-1.
Was he?
Yeah.
Let's see who gets to 5 and 5.
Yeah, let's see who gets to 5. Yeah.
I'm not
True that.
It is what it is. Yeah, 100%.
True that. Yeah. Okay, and then from an MMA point of view, Adam, what does 2021 look like?
Hopefully, mate, active at some point or in some demeanor. I just want to train, mate. I just want to have some fights and that, and it's the experience and it's the whole thing of like you do it. And I don't know how honest people are, but like I've had conversations with Kevin. He said the same thing to me. Like you do it all, and then before you're about to walk out, you think I'm not fucking doing this again. I'm scared to death. Do you know what I mean? And then you go out and you do it, and then you feel good after it, and then all your mates, say, oh, that's good, isn't it? And then like, so I just want to be active, mate. I just want to compete. I'm past that stage now of like, as I said, YouTubing people or worrying about who people are. Because at the end of the day, mate, as long as you've got 2 arms, 2 legs, and I've seen them weigh the same weight, let's just see what happens. You know what I mean?
I'm not scared of anyone. No one.
Yeah, no, that's a great attitude. And then finally, Adam, any upcoming prospects at your gym that we may get to hear about in the future?
To be honest, mate, I don't even know like what's going on at the minute with everything. Since it's lockdown, I think a lot of kids might have dropped off. But in terms of friends, boxing wise, a lad called Dan
Go for it.
From Fleetwood. Dan's an honestly really nice, hard working guy. Dan's and he's still undefeated. So I think honestly, within the next year or 2 years, he's gonna be making big waves.
Yeah. Okay. Has he fought anyone? Has he fought anyone of any significance or?
I think he's fought kids who've won like ABA titles and stuff like that. And Dan's like boxed ring and he's won ABA titles. But yeah, you see the way he's trained. Like you see him on like Instagram and all that, mate. You see him like another lactic threshold done, and it's like 5K at lactic threshold. And I'm just thinking, oh fucking hell, I was gonna have a lie down and I have to go for a run now. Do you know what I mean? Because he's just one of them guys that makes you feel lazy.
Yeah, it makes you feel guilty.
Yeah,
that's the kind of guy you want to be around.
Yeah, it is. Honestly, he's got proper like positive energy. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely. Good stuff. Okay, so we now move on to the final part of the show, Adam, and that part is called Flash Fives. I will ask you the following 5 questions, and you then give me your best answer. So, first one then, Adam. Who would you love to compete against, either dead or alive?
Like a 70-year-old Conor McGregor or something, just so you got it on the record. You know what I mean? Something like that.
Yeah. Conor McGregor.
Yeah, nah, mate, I'm joking. I would not go near him, man. What was the name of that first guy beat James McNulty? I'd fight him again.
Okay, him, yeah? Okay. Or even me.
I like you, man. We can't be fighting.
All right, sweet. I love that. I like you too, brother. I like you too. Cool. Your ideal way to finish an opponent?
Whatever, mate. Ground and pound or something. Just
ground,
anything.
Yeah, standard. Yeah, you love a bit of that, innit? You love a bit of that.
Yeah, whatever it is, mate. I mean,
vicious. Okay. The best combat sports fight you've seen, Adam?
Let me have a think now. Do you know what? I wouldn't say it was necessarily like the best fight I've ever seen, but from a personal point of view, when I managed to corner Kev when he fought on Bellator against that George Tokos, right? And I was there, and it weren't until afterwards I'd realised like the level of opponent that he'd beat, because I seen that George Tokos on Instagram, and he's training at that Sanford MMA. He's got like all the UFC guys in there. That's when Usman was still there, and Gilbert Burns was there, and you've got that, what's he called, the guy from 1FC, the landslide. All them big guys are there, and I thought, Kevin just beat him on like 4 or 5 weeks' notice, training with a featherweight and doing jiu-jitsu. Do you know what I mean? And doing a bit of boxing with Jeff and that, and his jiu-jitsu with Steve. And you just think, if you plucked him out of like the pond he's in, and you throw with them, mate, like honestly, if he weren't so dedicated to the army, mate, it'd be different. Like all this talk about Fabian Edwards and all them, and they was meant to fight at one point, but I'm telling you, you give Kev like an 8-week training camp, mate, I'll put my money on him all day. Okay,
because that was his most recent fight against George, wasn't it?
Yeah. So he fought that Van Steenis. I don't know if the occasion got to him, whatever, but he fought Van Steenis, and that went the way it went. And then he fought
was that his debut
guy from Bellator?
Yeah, Bellator.
Yeah, and his Bellator debut, which was a fucking nightmare because we drove all the way down there as well. and then who did he fight? He fought the guy from John Redmond from SBG Island, and I think he took that fight on 2 weeks' notice, and he won that. And then obviously he fought that George Tokos. But yeah, that was a funny night, mate. I'll give you a quick story about that. They want to?
Go for it.
So yeah, when it all finished, we was getting in a lift going up the stairs back to the hotel. One of the lads, Phil, he apparently was so the story came out afterwards. You know, Big Nasty was in the lift, and Phil or Benny, which one of the other two lads didn't know who he was, so they were they were adamant he was a notorious BIG impersonator.
Oh.
I was like, no. I'm big nasty. Like, shut up, you're notorious BIG. But like, they're just those guys, man.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, I know Kev got paid for that fight as well, right? And I'm not gonna lie,
of course,
he paid for the train tickets and all that. He paid for breakfast and everything. But he was still 5 of us sleeping in a fucking single room. Do you know what I mean? Wow. I was on the floor, mate, the next morning.
Did that take you back? Did that take you back to the army? Army days?
No, mate. No, it was the floor in the Hilton, mate. It's probably the nicest place to be in the army. You know what I mean?
Okay. And then what superpower would you choose to have, Adam?
I don't know. I reckon being bulletproof would be quite helpful, wouldn't it? With work.
You know what? You would. That would make you bulletproof.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
untouchable.
Yeah, none of that heavy body armor shit, man. Just fucking walking through it.
Bulletproof. Love that. That's brilliant. That's a first. And then the best finish to a fight you've seen, Adam.
It's got to be that Masvidal knee on it to Ben Askren.
Oh,
it has to be that. That's just vicious, mate. I felt sorry for Ben Askren after that.
Yeah, that was like three seconds, and then obviously, you know, he hit him with a few shots while he was down to make it 5 seconds.
Yeah, it just took like 10 years off his life with them shots, and I'm worried that Ben's going to get beaten. This boxing thing he's doing as well. I think that's a stupid thing to be doing.
Oh, against is it Jake Paul?
Jake Paul,
or the other one, Logan. Oh, Jake Paul, yeah, Jake Paul, yeah,
fighting Jake, yeah.
Yeah, he looks serious, doesn't he? That Jake Paul, he's taking it very seriously, isn't he?
Yeah, mate. It's just, I don't know, mate. I wouldn't put any money on Askren to win that one. I hope he does. Obviously, he's an Olympic level athlete, but he's an Olympic wrestler, and he wasn't exactly known in MMA for his slick hands, was he?
Yeah. There's a few memes going around about him, but don't worry about Ben. He's getting paid. This is going to be his biggest payday, so he's all right. Yeah.
All right, okay. Well, if Ben ever watches this, Ben, don't be scared to throw me a few quid, and I'm game. You know what I mean?
Me too.
I'll fight any of them YouTubers, mate. You know.
I love that. So, Adam, that now brings us to the end of the show, buddy. How did you enjoy that overall?
Yeah, mate, it was good. It's just a conversation, innit, amongst fucking new friends. That's all it is.
That's right, brother. That's right. New friends, indeed. Absolutely. Hopefully, I'll get to meet you in person one day. And yeah, 100% look forward to that. And I wish you nothing but the best. And keep me posted with any future fight developments. And I would gladly have you back on the show if that's okay.
Yeah, of course, mate. Not a drama.
Okay, brilliant.
Right,
so thank you. Okay, well, thank you to the viewers. And thank you to the viewers for joining Adam and I on episode 16 of Flash Knockdown. And in the words of Bruce Buffer, the show that engages with people of the combat sports world. Thank you to everyone, and thank you to Adam.
Yeah, bro.